so great to be here. Good to see you guys. Look at you guys, man. You're a good-looking group. This is awesome. You know, funny side story before I start. When I got into real estate, I remember calling them all day, every day. What about this? What about this? What about this? I have a question about the lockbox. How to use the MLS. I think after like 3 weeks, my mom said, "You're wearing me out. Like, I'm exhausted." She goes, "How could anybody have this many questions?" But I am definitely one to like take immediate action, like to get it done. Like the principle, write this down, of massive action, of taking immediate action and taking math. Like I just do it now. Go. If you think about it, do it. You know, if it's a good thing. And a lot of people just stay in their head. Tony Robbins says you stay in your head, you're dead. So I'm going to dive into my topic, and we're going to put this gently on the wall. By the way, I hope JJ's your lender, but if he's not, find a great one. But you should be on the phone with your lender every day. If you're at an open house and you're really connecting with someone, and they go, "Have you talked to your lender yet?" He goes, "Yeah, I talked to my lender." I go, "Oh, when did you talk to your lender?" And they go, "About 4 months ago." And then you say, "Oh my gosh, so much has changed in 4 months. There's whole new loan programs, interest rates have come, there's closing cost credits, there's so many things that happen. Do you have, I want you to talk to my lender." "Well, we love our lender. He's done the loan for my parents, my sisters, us." I got it. But I'm telling you, he's the #1 lender in all of Sacramento. His rates are usually a quarter point less. His closing costs are usually $3,000 or $4,000 less. What if you saw $3,000 on the sidewalk? Would you kick it or pick it up? Like, well, I'd pick it up. I go, would you genuinely be excited? Like, literally one day I was at the park and cash was blowing across the park, like $20 bills and $10 bills. But I was a grown man going boom, 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 like, you know, like, I don't know, it's like $180. I'm looking around, there's nobody around. I'm like, yeah, score. I was pumped over $180. Okay, so here's the deal. $3,000 is a lot of money. I can promise you this: if you'll have a discussion with my lender for 60 seconds, your lender will lower the rate probably a quarter point, and the closing costs $3,000 or $4,000 to compete. They will sharpen their pencil, the one you love. And you think, well, what's a quarter point? Well, let me tell you what a quarter point is. Over 30 years, it's like $30,000. So we're not talking about $3,000. We're talking about $33,000. It's a 60-second phone call to my lender, JJ. Would you at least just have a discussion with him? Again, go back to your lender. Use your lender. But when you tell him you talk to JJ Mack, he's going to go, "Ooh, I got to compete." And your rate's going to come down. Your closing costs are going to come down. How do you think people respond to me in an open house or anywhere when I talk to them like that? Do you talk to people like, "Well, I don't really care who they use"? You're new. Right? You're new. You're new. Because you will get to the end of your escrow and they're like, "I can't reach Cheryl." Like, "What do you mean you can't reach her?" Like, "We can't reach her. We haven't seen her in a week." "Where's Bill?" "He went to Mexico." "Oh, on vacation?" "No, he fled the nation." You know, like, he's out of here. You know, I mean, I've had these things happen, and you definitely want to have your lender and your title company and your escrow officer when you can. You fight for your general contractor because he's going to do it right. You fight for your painter. And they're not perfect, and when they do it wrong, they'll fix it. You fight for your home inspector. They miss something, they fix it, right? And when they go find one, and they're like, they miss it, tough. But when they use mine, and I go, "You missed this." He's, "Yeah, I missed it. I'm going to fix that window. Don't worry, I got it. I'm going to go fix the hot water here, and I'll strap it myself." And so, you know, those things happen. So I just want to tell you, you and your lender need to be like this. You need to talk to your lender constantly. And same thing with your escrow officer. And same thing with your title rep. You said, these are your team. I don't have a team. You have a team. You guys online, you have a team. Well, the thing blinked at me when I did that. People like that. So here's the deal. You all have a team. You have a transaction coordinator, you have me, you have John Jennings, you have the people in this room, you have your stager, your photographer, your painter, your person who cleans up. Well, I don't do that much. But assemble your team. Meet with your team at Panera Bread in 2 weeks. That means you get your title rep over there, get your mortgage officer over there, give them a couple weeks notice. Go, "Hey, we're going to have a meeting team, your general contractor," and they all refer you. Go, "Let's love on each other." Well, this is a tough market. Yes! It is a tough market. Come together and step up and just say, "We got this," right?